Alright, so I am about to wash my hair, and what I always do, what I've been doing all summer, so probably for like the past 5 months, is doing an ACV rinse before I wash my hair to get everything out of it. So any type of dirt, debris. It also helps to like soften your hair as well. So I put it in this huge water bottle, spray bottle, and I put about this much water and the rest apple cider vinegar, and I do like 2 bottles worth. So just spray this in my hair, and I just feel like it easily gets distributed through your hair a lot more when you do it like this. Whew. Okay, so do this, and I know a lot of people have been doing this forever, and it really works. I suggest doing it. I do it pretty much every time I wash my hair, but if you don't want to do it that often, do it like at least once a month as like a deep cleanse. So I'll probably wash my hair at least once a week, depending on the weather or like what style I have. So if I do a retwist, I usually keep that up for about 2 weeks, because I usually do the retwist and the style, and then I'll take that down to a different style, and that'll last me about 2 weeks. So, but if I'm lazy, like I was today, well, this past few weeks, this is like week 3 that I haven't washed my hair. So yeah, it is what it is. You really want to get this on your roots. Really get in there, get it on your ends. And I honestly do feel like this works, because the color that I have in my hair, which I don't know how much, especially with it being dark, like you can see it a little bit, the color, but it was starting to fade a lot. Like the color was really fading. And then once I started doing this, it just, I don't know where everybody was like, oh, I see your hair color, da da da. Like I was sort of able to see it like a lot more. And I think it was partially due to me getting a lot of the dirt out of my locks. And maybe because it was summer too, like it had some effect on the color as well. I'm not sure. And then I also started using this different conditioner. Pomegranate sunflower. So it comes from Marshall's. It's for color enhanced hair. Don't know if that works that well, but I mean, it works good as far as moisturizing your hair, but I don't know with the color enhancing. I think maybe that helped it for the color not to fade as much. And so there's certain parts of my scalp that gets extremely dry. So usually it's the very front of my scalp. This middle part, it gets really itchy and dry. Around perimeter. But overall, you want it to get everywhere. And it is going to stink. If you want to, you can add essential oils to it. But usually what I do is I add my essential oils to my shampoo. So that, because that's pretty much what's going to last, the shampoo smell, not this. You're going to wash all of this smell out. I wouldn't say that I use any particular shampoo. Like I haven't fallen in love with any particular shampoo over the years. I just usually like to use a very clarifying shampoo versus a moisturizing shampoo, because I feel like I need to focus on cleaning my hair versus moisturizing it, if that makes any sense. Just because, you know, they locks, and it just seems like a lot of dirt gets attracted to your locks, especially if you putting oils in your hair. Like it just gets attracted to it way too much. So see, I'm only about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way down. Usually when I get to this point, I stop for a while, massage my scalp, get in there. It's my chance to really get that. And I even make sure I kind of, I guess you can call it like palm rolling it, to try to loosen up the locks a little bit, get them more open and get all this ACV in it, or apple cider vinegar, into here. You can also add lemon juice to your apple cider vinegar if you want. That's going to help to clarify your hair and your scalp as well. So yeah, that's that. And what I'm going to do is at this point I'm going to add some more apple cider vinegar to the solution. Now, I know some people, there's like a ratio that they use, like maybe for every 2 cups of water you put like a half a cup of apple cider vinegar, blah blah blah. I don't follow a ratio. I just put it in my head, like, honestly. Of course you definitely want to dilute it, but I don't follow a particular ratio, and I've been pretty much maintaining my own locks for the past 8 years. So, and speaking of 8 years, you can watch my video on 8 years of lock growth. It's showing from the beginning, well, even before I started going natural until now, where I'm at with my locks and the styles that I've done and all the different stuff. So gotta feel I added a little bit more water to it as well. And you're definitely gonna feel like your scalp like tingling when you do this. So do this first. And I got this spray bottle. I think I got it like it wasn't the dollar store. I think I got it from like maybe like Target or Kmart or something, in the like floral section. Like if you go around the time where they're selling like garden stuff, I just feel like they're more powerful and they spray out more, because they're supposed to be used for like plants when you're watering plants, or so yeah, to me it sprays out better. So I'm doing that. Really working on getting my ends. And so I'm gonna actually go off camera and open this up and pour all of it on my scalp and throughout my hair and kind of squeeze it down and pull it up and put a bag over my head. Let that sit for like, I would say at least 10 minutes. Do it for at least 10 minutes. I usually do for like 15 to 20. Go take care of something in the meantime. So that's what I'm gonna do. But let me show you the shampoo that I am using now. I think it works pretty well. So this is Shea Moisture. This is their black soap deep cleansing shampoo. And the first time I used it, I had just came from getting my hair done from a stylist, and it was like maybe 2 weeks after that, and my hair had a lot of product in it. So to me, this wasn't that clarifying, but it was very moisturizing, very, very moisturizing. So I think this is helpful if you have really dry hair and you want to moisturize, you want to have a moisturizing shampoo. But to me, it wasn't clarifying. So the second time I used it, I used like a cheap Suave shampoo and then followed up with this to moisturize my hair more. So I'm going to use this. And then I found this in my cabinet. I thought when I first bought it, I thought it was the conditioner, the olive oil. I really thought it was the conditioner, and I've used these products even before when I didn't have natural hair, and I've always used Organic Root Stimulator. I think it's a good brand. I'm not sure if their formula has changed over the years, but I've never tried their shampoo, so I thought it was conditioner when I bought it, but shampoo, so I'm going to use this. And usually I wash my hair, I do 3 rinses. So I am going to probably start off with the ORS and then finish up with the African Black soap by Shea Moisture. And what I'm going to add to that is, if I can find it, I can't find it. Oh, I got this from Marshall's. It was $7.99, and the Organic Root Stimulator was like $1.99 a pack from Target. I'm going to add some lavender oil, essential lavender oil. And make sure you get like it's an essential oil, not just oil, because it comes straight from the plant. It's better for you than getting something that's made in a lab. So I'm going to add that, which the lavender oil adds to smell as well as like cleansing your scalp, and it helps with dandruff as well. And then the tea tree oil, which I got from Marshall's. It was probably like $5 or $6. Got it from them. And this helps. It's an antibacterial. So it helps with dandruff as well, any type of fungus that you might have Doesn't smell that good. So if I only use like maybe 1 drop of this and like 2 to 3 drops of the lavender oil. And I add that to the shampoo, not directly in the bottle. So what I do is I take this, it's really liquidy as you can see. It's very liquidy, it's not thick. What I'll do is I'll add that to either to my spray bottle and spray it in, which will take forever. But I might just put it in my spray bottle and just pour it into my hair as I'm washing it. And that's it. But usually what I do, this is thicker. So what I'm going to do is put this like on a pan. I think I have like a lid to something, like to my coconut oil or something. Put it on that lid and then mix the oil into it. And what I do is I go from each section of my hair. I have to part my hair, put it down, part it, and then massage all of the shampoo into my hair. And this is after I rinse out the ACV. So after I rinse out the apple cider vinegar, I'm going to put that onto my scalp, massage it all in there. And then let that sit for another 5 to 10 minutes or a little bit longer. And it depends. If you don't have really thick locks, then you might not have to do that. But my hair is extremely thick. And if I don't part my hair and put my shampoo on my scalp, then it's not going to get clean. It will not get clean. I will still come out and have all this dirt and dandruff and oils in my hair. So I have to do it like that. In the past I have put it in an applicator bottle, but I just haven't got around to getting one. So I just use my finger and kind of like I'm oiling my scalp. So I just washed out the apple cider vinegar. And when you're washing it out, you can definitely feel like oils on your hands. Like you can feel like the product buildup coming out. You can just feel it. So just keep that in mind and make sure that the packaging says essential oils. Otherwise, it's not the real deal. Usually you want to find one that says like pure or organic or therapeutic essential oil. There is this website called New Directions Aromatics. They have really good essential oils. I used to make essential oil candles and got all my products from there. They work really well, and when they come packaged, like they wrap it up so good, like you don't have any damage whatsoever. So I'm just gonna start, I guess, from the front. It's logical, and just go straight down. And like I said, I do this because my hair is extremely thick and I want to make sure my scalp is clean. I mean, the ends of your hair are going to get clean regardless because the shampoo is going to keep passing through it. So concentrate on your scalp, because if I just slap this on here, it's just only going to get right here. But if I actually get it into my scalp, then I know it's going to get clean. So do that like as if you were oiling your scalp or laying a perm on it. This is what you do. And this actually smells really good. So let me tell you how I first started off my locks. I started them with 2 strands. I maybe had about 4 inches of hair, like of natural hair at that time. Started off with 2 strands. They were really thin. And kind of just let that grow out. I didn't do a whole lot of washing. I used organic root stimulators, dry shampoo, or it's like it comes with the applicator tip and it's purple. It's not a dry shampoo because it's wet, but maybe it is called a dry shampoo. I don't know if they still sell it, but you put it on your scalp and it's supposed to cleanse your scalp, which is the biggest part that you want to work on is your scalp. So yeah, I would do that for a while, for like the first few months. I used that and it worked well. I guess you could also use like witch hazel. You might need to dilute it with water. Put that on your scalp like how I'm doing right now. Put it on your scalp like that, or spray it onto your scalp. Let it sit for a little while, massage it, and then go through with a damp towel on each section to try to get the excess off. So I got a majority of this half of my head shampooed on it with shampoo on it. And of course your hair is damp from rinsing out the apple cider vinegar, so it's gonna lather up really well. And you just really want to massage this into your scalp like so well, especially your perimeter. You want to make sure that's clean. A lot of product starts to build up in that area. So I started my locks off with, I used to use aloe vera gel. For one, it was the cheapest. This is when I lived in New York and I basically didn't have any money. But it was the cheapest, and it didn't have, like, it didn't build up like how wax would do. You know, beeswax, that stuff sticks and stays in your hair. If people still use it, you know, nowadays, I don't know. I don't think people do. I think people realize that it creates too much product buildup, but some people might not. But definitely do not put beeswax in your locks, because you will never ever be able to wash it out. It's like taking candle wax and put it in your hair. Like, that's going to be very hard to come out unless you, like, I don't know, dip your hair in some scalding hot water and hopefully it melts. I don't know, it would just be a lot of work. So going over these sections, as you can see, and really making sure I get that lathered into my scalp. So this is going by pretty well as far as the amount of shampoo I'm using. So I'm almost done and still got a decent amount left, and it smells good. Smells good. So yeah, I used the aloe vera gel, did 2 strands. I did not part it. I didn't really care about perfect parts. I just pulled out the certain section of hair and just started 2 stranding it. And I believe when you part it, of course, it looks very uniform. It looks good, especially for certain styles that you want to do. But when you just take a section of hair and start twisting it, take a section of hair and start twisting it, your locks will look fuller versus just doing, like, I don't know, the brick lay effect that people do when they or just straight parts. To me, that's just, it doesn't look right. It just looks too put together. I don't know. It doesn't look organic, you know. It just seems like very contrived. But I just picked up the piece of hair and start 2 stranding. But of course you want to have the same amount of hair in each 2 strand as much as you can. That's what I would focus on, is the same amount versus your lines looking really good. So got this on my scalp. Let me get some in the bag. Using up this lid, so yeah, it's done. And you keep massaging this into my scalp. And then usually at this point, once I get a massage, let it sit for a little while, that's when I'll go ahead and get in the shower and wash it out. And then I'll do 2 more washes after that. It just depends on how it feels. Sometimes I can get away with just washing it twice, but for the most part, I try to wash it at least 3 times. Especially also depending on the time of the year. Like, you know, in the summer, you definitely need to wash your hair as much as possible. And really get in there, yeah. Like, massage it and kind of like rake it to get all that off your scalp. You don't want to have a dirty scalp with locks. I've never lost any locks. I have had some locks thin out, and I just combined it with the next one, but I haven't lost like a whole lock just sitting there on my pillowcase. No, that hasn't happened. I have not counted my locks. I don't plan on counting them. It's just a lot of them on my head, as you can see. And let this sit for a while. Let me tell y'all some other stuff about my locks. So I did the 2 strands and kept that in. I think I didn't start actually washing it till maybe like the 4th month, maybe. But I was still trying to keep my scalp as clean as possible. I don't think I didn't use any like moisturizers on my hair earlier on, because you don't want to detangle your locks. So keep that in mind. So it took me for my hair to actually lock up and be like, okay, I got locks. It took anywhere from 8 months to a year, I would say. But I still have, like, let me find one, a good one. My ends, they never curl up. I mean, they never lock up. My ends, you can see them, they stay in these little curls. Now, some people, they get like those buds on the end. Yeah, I don't have any of those. Mine stay like this. It's probably like the closest I'll get to like a bud. Like, it's just a little bit of hair sticking out. This is tangling. I know it's that tea tree oil. So I definitely always use essential oils in my hair. Even if it's just day to day, like that green spray bottle I showed you all, I'll just fill it up with water and add essential oils to it and spritz it in my hair before I do a style, or if I'm just waking up and going on a run or whatever, and I just want my hair's just down, but I kind of want to loosen it up a little bit or kind of moisturize it. I'll spritz the water on with the essential oils, add some oils if I want to my hair. So I think they're really good to have. You can get them affordably from Marshalls, or like I said, you can order them from New Directions Aromatics. I definitely recommend their website. They have a lot of great products, and I trust their products, and they sell other things as well. Like say you make like I don't know, hand lotion or soaps or candles. They sell a lot of like items for people who make, you know, natural products, as well as containers. So I definitely would try out New Directions aromatics.com. I haven't been on their site in a while because I haven't really been doing a lot of natural products as far as making them in a long time, but they have good stuff. So yeah, so as you can see, the shampoo is in there, and it's, see, sometimes when I see my hair, like I see like my loose natural hair, you see it, I'm like, oh, I want to cut off my locks and just be natural, but I love my locks, and it's so easy to deal with, and it's just a part of me. I could just finish off this olive oil. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish off this organic root stimulator olive oil shampoo. I like it. I'm gonna see how I feel like once I wash it out and do a second rinse or 3 rinses, 2 more rinses with this. I think I could do 2 more with this and see how it feels, and I'll let you all know if I'm thinking about actually buying this product or using it again. I mean, it has a huge list of ingredients, but like I said, as long as my hair is clean, I really don't care what I put in it. I know that's crazy, but as long as it's clean, it's clean. And I'm gonna follow up with my conditioner. Definitely let that sit, and I'm gonna add some essential oils to the conditioner as well. I'm not gonna add the tea tree oil. I'm gonna do probably lavender and lemongrass, because that smells really good. It does have some therapeutic qualities, but it's not as much, not for your hair. It's more so like to uplift you, like uplift like your emotions, like to make you feel better, and it has a very nice smell to it. So I'm going to do a lavender and lemongrass, add that to the conditioner, let that sit